close the distance.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Sorry, this is what we're going to see a lot of here with the slide and the projectiles. Trying to keep the zoning on again when Charlotta closes the gap. You know it's going to be terrible.
Not gonna lie, this looks like a fight between two dudes, one 5'11", one 6 foot. You know what I mean?
You update your bio. Okay, gets the DP out of the freight trap. Ooh, and actually already adapting. He's gone for the 2 arrows into the slide twice in a row. Zintai already punishing it.
Great.
Fake and reset. Okay. Give a land to throw. Wakes up with the super. It does work out. Good reversal. Actually almost evening this back up. Zintai fall behind just a little bit. Goes with the super. Is this going to make it all the way across? It does. Zintai's not able to kill though. EX. Smash. Ooh, but no, he actually can't punish that, it looked like. No. Gotta rely on any hit here, and that's going to be enough. Zintai dashes into the fireball. Taking that first round down. Tara continuing to do a good job so far in the zoning, like you said. Using the slide to great effect when it's available. He gets the throw. Again, keep it simple. Into the empty low. So far, it's looked like Mita's had a tough time anti-airing the Charlotta. She's attacking at really good angles, it looks like.
She's finally getting out of the corner here. Zintai don't care, bro.
They say absolutely not a care in the world. Use that command dash to get under the fireball. The EX pushes them all the way back.
Yeah, Mita definitely trying to make some call outs with the arrows, but that one mix? I don't even know about that.
Yeah, try to go with the command dash through. So the fireballs, is a super. Is that going to punish that? No, not quite. And maybe his super? No, not enough to chip either, but the fireball still wins out. So Mita gets the first game down on Zintai.
Yeah, it was kind of looking rough there for Mita. Zintai was rushing that thing down, man, with the throws, tick throw, over and over again, but Mita definitely got out of the corner finally.
And it works out. That seems to be the struggle of this matchup, man. Zintai gets so much mileage once he closes the gap, but getting to Matera looking a little too tough here. Good for the jump and actually gets anti-aired by the spin. And back to that strike though for Zintai. Block. Stops the overhead and a great counter poke there, smashing out. It does not really care about the butterflies. They're great on the EX.
Yeah, so obviously I don't know a lot about this game here. Oh, whiffs the super. Huge punish here.
Oh, wasn't enough to kill though. Didn't have the EX DP.
Alright, so obviously I don't know a ton about this game. And I'm just here to keep you company. But what do the butterflies do? I don't know anything about these butterflies.
So the butterflies come out. If she connects with the butterfly with a projectile, it will make a larger projectile. It's pretty good for zoning. It's pretty good for just space control in general. The threat of the butterfly is sometimes enough to deter people from like swinging, whiffing. Nice movement to stay away from the slide over. Zintai still gets the knockdown though, keeps corner. Empty low. Full conversion though. Matera gets the hit. We're getting out of the corner here. With the butterfly C. If a projectile were to connect with it, it would do a vertical hitbox. The EX is gonna convert it in the corner. Gets the drop though. And reversal super actually whiffs on that. A great call from Mita that does not get rewarded.
That's not the first time we've seen Mita miss a big super punish there. Definitely just kind of throwing it out there, hoping it works out.
Yeah, Zintai getting it done with the chip on the fall.
Battle 1. Engage.
1-1 continuing to go here. Very good on the spacing. Nice jump over again. Using command movement really well to stay out of the range of that rolling attack. Once again, nice block. Zintai gets the hit and Mita returns home back to the corner. flash. Oh, but Zentai able to follow up at the end. The EX to keep pressure, but can't quite keep him in the corner. Oh, wake up butterfly, not what I think Mina wanted there. Zentai killing with the super. And once he gets pushed to the corner, it's looking like a wrap here. Mita's got to do a better job of keeping himself in center stage if possible.
Engage.
I feel like the first 2.5 games, and all we've done is spend time in that corner. Mita's gonna have to start paying rent staying there that long.
Blocks. Nice counter poke. The EX still pushing him farther back. Mita just not able to use any of this movement to get away. Charlotta just kind of smothering here. Ooh, so there's the follow-up with the butterfly, pushing forward. Here comes the extra one. Not able to use it, though. Okay, and again, Mita not getting a lot of anti-airs here. Zentai kind of jumping in at his own discretion.
Zentai doing such a great job just keeping hitboxes out there with the meaties. Mita not being able to keep up with the pressure at all. Oh, finally? No, once again. This time it cost him the match.
Yeah, the reversal super is just not getting the hits that he was looking for. And that is going to be it 2-1. Charlotta coming out on top through that one.
I really like the way Zentai plays here.
Yes.
You know, just kind of, keeps the pressure on, puts the hitboxes out there, no fear. And Mita definitely tried to seem like he was trying to pick through some of that. Definitely knew the frame data, definitely knew what was going on, but just wasn't aggressive enough. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be a little gutsier when you're playing, but it is what it is.
Especially zoner versus rushdown. As soon as you have your opportunity, if you're willing to throw those counter pokes out, you've got to fully commit to those, and you've got to get your positioning right. You're fighting for space is everything in matchups against characters like that can just grind you out in the corner, right?
Yeah. Just got to be a little bit more careful. Zentai was definitely nailing those DPs there.
Oh, for sure.
The reversal DPs have been on point, and Mita, if they had baited just maybe one time, it would have slowed down Zentai and would have changed the course of the game, but it is what it is. Yeah, so, but I guess we're going to bring on the next match here.
Yeah, excited to see what else we bring up. It's going to be a good time. Continuing on here with Granblue again, the Juicy Time skip, the return of the Juicely Monthly. It's nice to be back here in Orlando. It feels like it's been a long time since I've been in this venue. It's been quite some time.
Oh, my apologies. I was just informed that Mita's pronouns are she and her. That is my bad.
Thank you.
I actually didn't even look over there, and I definitely did not know that either. I am commentating blind. I don't know the players.
Of course.
I don't know the game. I'm just here to hang out with you guys. So,
but thank you for the info, guys.
Yeah, my apologies indeed. But yeah, so I think that was like the first round.
I think it is first round. We're still just pressing through.
Yeah.
As we do. It's going to be winner semis next up, actually. Okay.
Not a big bracket for Granblue, but definitely a stacked bracket for sure. So
as always. I mean, that's really, I mean, everybody knows that our home game is Marvel. When it comes to Granblue's, and so everybody that's left is so damn good at this game.
Yeah,
There's no weak links left.
No, I mean, there's still new players coming to the scene, man. Granblue, I feel like, is a very welcoming game. So,
Yes.
I mean, you guys should definitely check it out.
I'm very excited to
One
get into it.
One day I'll check it out when I'm not so busy. Yeah.
Say I've been having a really good time watching everybody on Twitter getting into the tech, especially with the new patch. They had a big patch recently, so that's very cool to see. And I like the character, like the I guess the roster expansion, getting to see how many new characters are in, how everything's been working out. I'm excited to learn something today.
But it looks like they're trying to get the players up to the stream here. This is a pretty cool venue. I like it a lot.
It is.
What little I can see of it from behind the behind the lights here. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
I say we'll definitely have to find out. RGB has always been a nice place every time that I've been here. I've only been here for events because unfortunately, obviously, living a little far away. But they've always been super welcoming.
They got a maid cafe here and everything.
Yes, they do. I gotta go check that out when I'm off.
Yeah. There is going to be Marvel later as well, but the Marvel bracket here isn't going to be very big. I will be playing in it though, because you know, it's free.
Of course,
it's free. It's free.
Oh man.
So yeah, we do have our 2 players coming up here. I think this 2 Easy's coming up here.
Yes, Too Easy and Danny Boy.
Right. That's a multi-game players. That's what I'm about, man.
Of course.
All right, so I mean, I'm also a multi-game talent. You know, I am very good at Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I'm
Yeah.
also good at Vanilla Marvel vs.
Yeah, I was gonna
Capcom
say
3.
you've got pretty decent at Scrabble. you got an array of games, Tong Li. So the most interesting thing to me always is going to be I want to see the character selects. I want to see what characters we get to see from these players. I'm just excited to get to experience some matchups here. Whatever we end up having.
Right, I've not seen a lot of this intro screen, but I love the animation or the
it's really nice.
the artwork for the arcade cabinet where they're standing around the arcade cabinet.
Yeah.
That's kind of
That was
fire,
very
bro.
clean,
I'm
very clean.
surprised they don't sell that as a poster, you know?
So we are just, as an update, we are having a button check here. These two are going to be getting us rolling in just a moment, guys. Again, thank you for tuning in with us here at the Juicy Time Skip.
Button check. I have never checked my buttons, bro.
Grand.
So it's going to be Gran. We're on the player 2 side here. Say Gran, a pretty standardized character when it comes to the fighting game genre here. Fireball, Tatsu, DP.
All
It looks like, oh, they actually are going to go straight into it.
Yeah, that's the best part about games that have button checks built into the character select screen. You know what I mean? You know, every game needs to do that at this point.
Truly.
At the same time, though, I get a little paranoid, so I always want to check my buttons manually in the game. I want to make sure they work. Do I remember how to do a quarter circle? I don't know. I might have forgot.
Always very important.
Yeah.
We're going to see another Charlotta here, but it's going to be against Gran this time. So Gran, like I said, Fireball, Tatsu, DP, standardized tool set, really, really effective character.
That's the thing. Like I said, I don't know anything about this game. Gran is the main character in this game, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Gran Blue.
okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Maybe his last
now.
name is Blue.
Right, that'd be a weird last name. I think I've seen the anime for this too.
Oh, no. So Too Easy is going to be the one on the Charlotta here.
All right.
It
seems, I mean, like I said, so far I've seen Charlotta play, and Charlotta looks like, you know, they've got some cool. You know
Yes.
what I mean? The sword is mighty. She may be small, but the sword is mighty, and she knows how to swing that thing for effective
Believe in
range.
victory.
It's very
Battle
misleading.
1. Engage.
Yeah, once she closes the distance, her rush down is very strong here. How to deal out with it. Danny Boy opting into a little bit of the zoning game here, wants to keep it spaced out. Stop the EX. No real follow-up. Okay. So after the flip kick there, goes for the DP. Nice reversal from Danny. Ooh, couldn't convert off the counter hit. Ooh, nice conversion there again. Good damage coming down. Danny Boy stepping way far ahead in this one.
Really winning out on the footsies game here, and finally able to apply some pressure, but Charlotta's right back at it. Looks like, I guess after the X move, it's positive, right?
Down.
Yeah, it looked like it, but the crouching medium. Danny Boy knocking that one down, taking the first round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Next round, go straight in for the Tatsu. Too Easy had the hit, couldn't fully convert. Danny doing a good job on the spacing and nice blocks. Looks like a little bit of a frame trap there from Charlotta, though.
Yeah, it looked like Danny might have read a throw there. He definitely seemed a little bit more comfortable putting the buttons out there now. But the reversal.
Counter hit the EX, gets a full follow-up here. How much more does he want to spend? Goes for the attempt at the reset there. Too Easy, able to break out, tries to go for the dash up, but Danny Boy converting again off the crouching light. Charlotta doesn't get the chip. There he goes. Gets the follow-up. Danny Boy taking that first game all the way through.
It was an honor fighting a holy knight. Thank you for crossing swords with me, Charlotta.
So going into game 2 here, Danny Boy, not a lot of adjustments to make. Has just been playing very solidly. Too easy. Gotta get some more mileage per hit. Very important.
Character select.
Okay, rebinding that throw. Oh no, maybe potentially a case of the incorrect buttons. That would be a tough one. That's never what you want to see at any point, any bracket. We will have to see though, dude. So again, I think that Danny Boy's game plan overall is very solid. Just getting good amounts of conversions off of everything.
Charlotta.
Not really letting Charlotta ever get started.
Celestial View.
So here we go, back into it.
Charlotta versus Gran.
See if Danny Boy can continue the dominance here. Or Charlotta's gonna be able to fight back in it.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Off the start, went for the Tatsu, too easy, gets the throw. And then the EX follow-up. We're already to the corner, but Danny Boy not afraid to swing that DP. Rapid Flash goes for the Clash, and Charlotta wins out again. Another situation where Charlotta went for the flip kick afterwards. Too easy, looking so much better already in this game. So again, full conversion. Ooh, 2M is to Danny Boy. Again with the DPs, but not able to get anything afterwards, and too easy. The mix-up game looking so much more comfortable here.
Battle 2. Engage.
Get going into the next. Spent the EX early on. Counter from Danny Boy though. Oh, spaced correctly to not get punished there. Danny Boy gets a knockdown, no follow-up though. Okay, and too easy. Finally getting the combos like we were saying. Has got to get more per hit. So important for Charlotta, man. So jump in from Danny. Can't get anything, but a lot of just straight counter hits. Too easy. The damage is racking up. Has to be more careful. Doesn't have a game to give here. Oh, and the dash up, nothing. Does not work out. Danny Boy taking it to potential game set, game point here.
Battle 3. Engage.
Throw. He's using EX to close the gap. Gets the jump in. Doesn't get a follow up though. Able to convert. Danny Boy mashes the DP out of the block string. Good job checking him. Blocks into Clash. EX DP on reaction to the Clash. Too easy. After the EX reversal, Danny Boy, nice links to get that combo. Went for the jab, couldn't bait it out though. Dude, and after another counter hit, Danny Boy with the EX Tatsu makes it happen.
That's how you do it. I knew you could.
So that's going to be 2-0. Too easy, looking much better in the later stages of that. Danny Boy. So a little too far ahead, a little too confident, a little too clean. And now joining me to press on forward. Is that him? Fabled, the Fabled Sandwich?
Hello, how are you?
Good to see you, buddy, as
Likewise.
always. The homie who was always holding down production is going to be sitting in with me for some Granblue here. What have you been thinking about the matches so far, Og?
Charlotta has been...
Charlotta's crazy! Charlotta seems like the kind of character I would get frustrated playing against.
Yes, no, definitely. Since the last time I played, roughly around season, well, quote-unquote season 1 or 2, Charlotta has always been like that, in your face, like does not let you breathe at all whatsoever. Danny Boy did very well. I mean, Grant is like the neutral heavy character. He's the soul, the Ryu,
we love that.
Whatever it is that you want to call it.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely, Danny Boy did hold his own very well. It was a good play. Like, he understood what was Charlotta's weak points and like her strength. You saw. And then it was just quite unfortunate that in the first game, apparently Too Easy
it looked like he didn't have his buttons.
Yeah,
because as soon as he changed them up, he looked so much more comfortable.
Yeah, like at the very beginning, his grab went perfectly well.
Yep.
His strings, his mix-ups, it's just a little, unfortunately, too little, too late. In those circumstances.
And what's funny was we were joking about doing button checks in game and being like, "Don't do it. You have the button check in the maybe go to button check."
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for future reference, like. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these games nowadays do have like the button checks.
Yes.
But it doesn't hurt just taking an extra 30 seconds to making sure that you're good.
But it's gonna be Zintai sitting back down. Just gonna be another Charlotta setting up here to fight. Oh, and I'm gonna get to learn today.
Oh yeah, Jita, that's her name, right?
I believe so.
Yes. Yeah. So she's like supposedly the female Grand. Yeah. So this is actually gonna be a good match. I see here it's Lancelot now?
I was hovering Lancelot. I heard Zintai, I overheard when they stood up that apparently they are relearning the game as they play here. They were an avid Granblue player in the beginning and are just getting back into it. So they are experimenting on the fly, we'll say.
Perfect. Right. But if he does go Lancelot, I'm pretty sure Lancelot is still pretty top tier with all the mix-ups and block strings.
Yeah, I feel like he is the type of character where his kit either functions or it doesn't based on balance. And if it functions, he's very strong. And if it doesn't, he's not. There's just no in between.
Right.
Latvia. Is this going to be our pick here? Or maybe just Bud's hovering over Latvia? Don't tease me like that.
Right, yeah. The grab
Don't tease me like that. I need her.
I just love the ending super animation where like the referee is like 1, 2, and then just like the tension right there.
The kick out. It's going to be Charlotta though. So Charlotta is going to be the pick once again.
All right. So for those who don't know, haven't seen yet, so Charlotta is basically like the Blanca of the game, the E Honda that's always just rapid hands in your face. Blanca ball.
A little more rush down.
Yeah, it's just a heavy rush down. Whereas Jita, I believe her name is, she's the female Ryu, the female Soul. She does have her own little quirks, I want to say, but pretty much she is a very like standard neutral character.
Yeah, she's playing footsie, she's playing neutral. She has a fireball. She has all the tools she needs to succeed, and that's my favorite type of character. Usually, is characters that have everything that they need to succeed. It's just up to the pilot, right?
Correct. Yes.
We'll have to see as we get started.
Charlotta versus Jita.
Jita, yes, okay. I was just so quiet, I was like...
I'm glad you knew where I was headed with that too. Okay. So that round start, we've got to be careful here for Charlotta. Obviously, dude, the EX roll-up has been a huge problem for everyone who has had to step up against it.
Yeah, especially with the fact that this game has free jump pins, I believe, if I remember correctly. So being able to catch, your jumping opponent is such a strong thing.
Great start there, already pushed to the corner, wakes up with the reversal, but gets punished. Nope. Conversion with the fireball, though.
Yeah, EX Blanca ball just getting her out of the corner. Zintai is trying to put on the pressure again. Just playing a little nice neutral here. But the unfortunate DP from Jita.
Yeah, and then the cross-up straight afterwards. Zintai going to work here. Ended with a knockdown. Starting to remember here with the EX from full screen.
And something that I'm really liking about Zintai is that after he goes for the EX Blanca ball, if it's on a block string, he just jumps back to see if he can bait out a DP or something from Jita.
Get a punish there. EX is safe. Oh, a nice tech throw. Oh, anti-air's a little too early. Zintai spins the super cash out is enough.
Yeah, and that's the key thing right there. It's after every single of those block strings, Charlotta is always jumping in the air to bait something out. Very, very smart from Zentai.
Battle 2, engage.
Jump to avoid the EX. You know they love to go for that EX early on, and then the jump in straight afterwards. Zentai's doing great mixing up the timings here, especially with the EX flip.
Yeah, it's very difficult to block in those situations right there. You're getting hit from above, from below, into the EXs. It's like, what do you do in this situation?
Oh, you go to game 2, I think. Yeah, especially with the jump in. Zentai capitalizing with the perfect game 1, easily in his favor.
Yeah, Zentai is playing this perfectly well. Hopefully, is it Deck X?
Believe in
Hopefully he
victory.
makes quick adjustments, puts himself on the board.
Using EX again. Good evasion, has not had to block like a lot of these EX follow-ups, which is a huge win against these rush down characters.
That DP from Charlotta is so strong because not only does it hit on the way up, but also on the way down. So it forces you to block.
Oh, what a whiff punish though. Not too much of a conversion afterwards, but still gets another mix-up.
And the wake up DP from Zentai. And once again, after the DP and Blanca Ball is always jumping up. There you go. That's what we need to see from Vita.
Missed the jab. Oh, wants to go for jab super to follow that up. Couldn't quite get it. Zentai cashes out the meter, and now it's a one-touch game.
Yeah, definitely, especially putting himself back into even life.
The X's from both players. The DP's coming through. Nice backdash attempt from Zentai. He gets it with the block ball.
That's so difficult to react to. Sometimes you just have to hold down back and just let Charlotta just throw herself at you.
Yeah.
Battle 2,
It said nature is healing. Charlotta's flying. The X push to the corner, can't get a follow from there, but baits the DP. Gotta punish here, and he does, but not too much.
Unfortunately, but good thing is that Vita does have good Rekkas into the DP and into the setup.
Looking for a safe jump afterwards, it looked like. Follow up, Zentai, ooh, a little shimmy.
I love this flowchart from Zentai, doing a block string straight into the jump.
In the corner, can we convert? We cannot. EX does not work out.
And I believe this is the super skybound art. So get a good follow-up here.
Okay, the ball get closer. Can't follow up off of that. Still has the EX. Zentai, huge advantage, but oh, the footsies again from Deck X.
Yeah, the footsies into the Rekka was perfectly spaced there.
Battle 3, engage.
Next round here, Zentai could lock it up. Okay, whipping in neutral here. Nice punish from Deck X.
Yeah, that was incredible, being able to punish perfectly on that EX Blanca ball.
EX, go for the block ball, no follow-up, but then not able to get anything. The EX Rekka, that's a punish.
Good block on the mix-up. Both players jumping. I'm pretty sure Deck X is starting to understand Zentai's game plan.
Oh no, but Zentai with the adjustment on the fly, pushes to the corner, not a kill, but chip is a factor. He wakes up with the super, it's not gonna work, I don't think. Oh, and Zentai got the punish.
Yeah, unfortunately, Deck X adapted a little bit too late there. He started seeing how Zentai started playing, where he would do like EX Blanca ball or EX hands, and would just immediately super jump back.
Yes.
And he caught it on the on the second to last round. He started jumping towards Zentai and started punishing. It was a perfect play on their end, but unfortunately, it's just a little bit too late.
Yeah.
And then Zentai was so good on adjusting right then and there on the fly as well, punishing Jita's air-to-airs as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most important thing that you pointed out, which is definitely the key to the matchup. The tail of the tape, we'll call it, is damn, dude, once Jita adjusted with the air-to-airs,
Yes.
it's just, but that is the way the cookie crumbles here. Zentai able to continue on forward, still in this winner's bracket.
Yeah.
And it looks like we are going straight into winners finals, actually. So it's going to be Zentai sitting down once again, but this time the opponent looked like Danny Boy.
Danny Boy. So again, Charlotta versus Grand. Yeah. So again, same kind of matchup. Grand is a little bit more neutral based, whereas you can see he just has a simple Tatsu compared to Jita's Rekkas. It's just a little bit more straightforward, but I feel like if Danny Boy plays like how he should, as a grand player should,
Of course.
you know, he should be able to, you know, keep Charlotta at bay.
We'll see. There's a lot of work to be done when it comes to that. Getting away from Charlotta ever seems like a nightmare.
Oh yeah,
from what
especially
I've
for a character
seen.
like Grant, who Grant just like loves the neutral. What is it? Standing heavy. You know, being able to reach pretty far. 2H as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he loves the neutral so that he can convert into the
Yes.
into the kick or the Tatsu, into the corner, have his setups going and whatnot. But yeah, you know, just trying to escape Charlotta,
Dude,
trying to
it's
keep
a
that
nightmare.
positioning is so insane.
And there's like a level. I feel like every game has like a character where once they make you block one normal, you just start to feel the fear. And I'm starting to get those vibes from Charlotta here. Once we get that, if you block one close button from her, and if she spends a singular EX meter, it's like, oh,
Oh, I'm stuck.
yeah. I'll say we will continue. We will find out as the tournament continues here. Zintai on a roll. We've already seen 2 2-0s in a row for the homie Zintai.
Yeah, and something cool about Zintai is that he's also like a multi-game player. Like he's been doing very well with Mortal Kombat, I believe.
Character select.
I've
Very
seen
strong
him.
Strive
I've seen
player.
him posted Strive as well. Yeah, I've seen him posted on Twitter where he's like, "Oh yeah, I made like top 16 or top 8." So he's a very formidable player. Like he's not.
Of course.
He's not a one game player. You know. So it shows that his knowledge, his understanding of just the fighting game concepts, or just the fighting game overall.
Yeah.
Like he's on point for sure.
That's the thing that I think that is important to explain to people, especially early on in their fighting game careers, is once you develop that base of fundamentals, it carries over into most games. Obviously, there's different layers of fundamentals, right? Versus game fundamentals, like 2D fighter fundamentals, things like that. There's different categories, but once you have that basis down and the understanding of like simple things like strike, throw, things like that, man, it just pays off. And Zintai is a perfect example of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like you said, son, I wanna go in a little bit deeper about that. Like the base is always gonna remain the same. Like just like you said, strike, throw, just understanding. It's just learning the small mechanics of every single game. That's what's gonna set you apart, you know, and that'll definitely put you above the others.
This dude is just laying down on Twitter. Look at him. Not a care in the world. He said, I've been here before. What could go wrong?
All right, so
Shouts to homie Garfield.
Grant.
speaking
Not
of,
even picking his character.
I'm happy that we get to see our friends again, dude.
Dude, it's been really nice so far getting to see everybody, all the Juicy crew, obviously. I haven't gotten to walk around too much since we just got rolling, but it's going to be very nice to get to see all the faces again, man.
Yeah, for sure,
All
dude.
my friends, my family.
Yeah, man, it's been far too long. It's either if we don't see them at work, we only see them
Yeah,
online.
that's what I was saying yesterday on the TNS stream from Marvels. I was saying, if you haven't come to buy boba from me, I haven't seen you. But again, guys, thank you everybody for joining us here once again for the Juicy time skip here, the return of the Juicy Monthly. I'm just excited to press forward with this. All these games all the way, and also, if you have not seen, Juicy Game Night also has a stream rolling, so if you guys are interested in seeing some of the other games, that's going to be this stream and Juicy Game Night are going to be rolling all night long, so make sure you check it both out.
Yeah, definitely. If you're into Smash, that's definitely the stream that you want to check out.
Squad stream today.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Well, they got Naruto rolling over there right now.
Bro, see me in Naruto.
I am terrible. And you know that normally I would pipe up, but not today. All right, so let's go. Winners finals here. Zintai versus Danny Boy. Danny Boy on the grand. Zintai continuing to rep that Charlotta, who has been a huge issue for just every single challenger. No one has been able to step up and stop this guy.
Versus
Yeah, it's like we said many times before, Charlotta, just once she gets in your face, that's it. There's not much you can do. You have to hope and be sure that your anti-airs or your dodging, sidestepping, whatever it is, you have to be on point.
So we will find out quickly if Danny Boy is up to the task.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the fact that she's on the little box, making her look so
Charlotta's
grandiose,
gonna
and then
be
suddenly the
stuck.
camera zooms out. It's too good.
Don't get hurt.
Listen, I can explain. Oh, no.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
It's off the round start. It's going to be up to Danny Boy to maintain the space. Oh, and space be damned. Straight in with the EX.
And it's crazy how that immediately beat out the Grand's Tatsu.
Falls with the EX, gets his knockdown.
A great stagger.
Oh, got the 2H anti-air, but wasn't able to get a follow-up. Baits the DP. Nice punish.
Yeah, great Oki for Grand. But unfortunately, Charlotta just swinging.
Ooh, a couple really good little frame traps there. Attempts. Danny Boy back in the mix. He gets thrown for his own mix-up.
Unfortunate mistiming there for his meeting. Great punish, though.
Hey, super? Doesn't even need it. Danny Boy.
That was such an insane combo.
Dude, from that distance, just recognizing where he was versus the corner and getting the follow-up with the EX Tatsu.
That was so smart for Danny Boy. Yeah, round start. Zintai just throwing himself at Grand over here.
I mean, that seems to be the problem with facing Charlotta is her jump arc seems toxic. Really, really hard to stop.
Yeah, especially when you have to understand, is this a normal jump? Is this a super jump? Or is this the DP? Like, just so many things that you have to question yourself with.
Oh, and he baits the DP, the super. I don't think that's a punish. It's not a punish. That also is not a punish, though. Can Danny Boy get him? He does.
Yeah, Danny Boy got very fortunate there. It was looking over there at the player. Danny like shook his hands, so that was pretty much a misinput, definitely.
Yeah, he was not excited about that one. We continue forward. Okay, nice link. Danny Boy, not again the follow-up.
Oh, that was great on the charge feint in order to force Zintai to make a guess. Great anti-air into the pressure and seals the round.
Man, crouching medium has been the money button for Danny. He's doing such a great job of stopping Blanca balls, being able to just stifle the run-up from Zintai. Zintai has just been running into an absolute stop sign in that crouching medium.
Yeah, but don't count Charlotta out. The EX Blanca ball, the EX DP, that's still putting her in the game for sure.
Nice fireball. Tatsu goes over the low profile from the small body.
Good pressure here. Grab into the setup. Danny Boy gets fortunate and gets out of the corner.
Oh, that EX. Zintai in the jump in. He baits the crouching light from Danny Boy. It looked like crouching K.
I can train you later if you'd like.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, and the fireball actually able to also beat out the EX block ball.
That was a great jump over. So this is what Grand loves right here. It's the neutral. He has the better buttons here until the XDP.
The lights could punish. Danny Boy taking it to the corner here. Cancel. And these staggers are starting to add up here on Zintai, but he breaks out with the EX.
Yeah, the continuous pressure into the mix-up. This is where Charlotta starts to shine once more.
Follow up, but he jumps out of the EX. Danny Boy is one touch away from closing this game out. We've already seen the damage that Grand can do. He drops the combo, but the DP doesn't work out. He should be able to kill, and he does. Danny Boy. Oh.
Finished.
Goodbye, Charlotta.
Do better.
Lyria, stay close. It was an honor fighting a holy knight. Thank you for crossing swords with me,
So
Charlotta.
with two down here for Danny Boy. Looking to get one away on this one.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Standing heavy. Push to the corner already. Looking for the overhead. Zintai trying to jump over the zone. Good attempt at a stagger. Can't quite get there. Jump over, gets to throw. Zintai back in control. Danny Boy breaks straight out though. Yeah, absolute jailbreak from Danny Boy. Falls up with Tatsu. For what he can, next touch will decide it here for Danny Boy, but he can't convert fully into a combo. Looking for anything here. Super, he blocked. Danny on the punish. 1 round away here in winners finals.
Yeah, it was a little, unlike Zentai, just throwing out the super right there, just like a last move desperation. But it's understandable because you want to show your opponent that you are not afraid.
Yeah, but this late in the set, thanks to the XDP. EX foot pick gets the cross up. 100. Able to do a super here if he so chooses, but finding the opportunity.
Yeah, once again, Gran with the staggers into the constant pressure, into the follow-up.
XDP. Next touch will do it here for Gran, with, especially with the corner positioning. Has all of his EX cards, but Zintai getting the hit and the kill. 1-to-1 on rounds here. Danny Boy still threatening set point.
Yeah. And it was good that Zintai used a super because he could have used any other move, but to for sure seal the round, that super guarantees it. So that was very smart on Zintai.
You want to go for a follow-up? Man dash under the fireball.
Yeah, that was very smart, allowing him to get that punish.
Okay, a reversal DP of his own. Danny Boy still not afraid, not gun-shy in the slightest.
When you're up on final round with 2 games, yeah, might as well.
Good lane. Oh, that he's doing stand jab, shimmy, and it's just not working out. Here's the super, doesn't convert. Danny Boy, 3-0, taking out Zintai.
Yeah, and that was like we said in the beginning of the match. This is what Gran wanted. It's just control the neutral, control how Charlotta plays, and lo and behold, Danny showed that it's not as hard as people make it seem.
Yeah, I mean, just looking for opportunities to play footsies there. I mean, really the standout thing from Danny Boy was just mostly crouching medium. Honestly, he obviously played a lot of the defensive situations well. The staggers were good, the conversions were on point, but he was so good at punishing and preemptively stopping the EX ball and things like that, he kind of made Zintai a little gun shy in that last game.
Yeah, definitely.
Except for the DP. Zintai never scared to go for
No, and it showed. It did connect quite a few times.
Yes.
So, you know, there's nothing wrong with throwing it out there, especially if you know it's going to hit. Yeah, for sure. It was just 1 or 2 situations where, like, you saw that wake up super, even though Danny Boy, like, backdashed a little bit or jumped back. You know, things like that where you feel a little bit of the desperation, especially when it's 2-0. Like, you're almost on the final round. You know, it happens. It happens.
So it looks like we are going to have losers semis coming through here. It's going to be too easy back on the sticks here. It's DECX.
So DECX. All right.
DECX, DECX.
You
guys got to help me. Help me help myself.
Right?
We'll have to see what the characters come through. We've already seen them both play today. We'll have to. We got some counter picks coming, or we're gonna have a little more Charlotta on our plate. Might be Gran versus Charlotta again. No, it's gonna be Gita. So this matchup we've already seen once today. I mean, Gita seems like she does a great job of her corner carry. Seems very high.
Oh yeah,
like,
with the
as far
EX
as what I've seen from characters in this game so far, every time Gita gets the hit, I feel like we're back to the wall almost automatically.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like I said, she's just like the female Soul, you know, or like if you had to like compare it, it's like Soul versus Kai, you know, things like that. Ken Ryu, great corner carry, multi-hitting moves. It's just Gita's just an overall good character.
Versus Charlotta.
I'm interested.
Quite.
All right, so let's find out. Gita versus Charlotta. Again, we've already seen the matchup once already. Charlotta seems like she has a slight advantage when she's able to get close, but
engage.
Vita cannot let her close that gap, and that is not how you want to start here. Too easy already.
Yeah, too easy doing that quick poke into the grab to set up. Great cross cut into the cross up overhead.
Yeah, he's looking for a stagger. EX Fireball gets a counter hit. Now in the corner against Charlotta, got the monkey flip. Dude, that EX Demon flip.
What does this character not have?
Oh, okay.
Great.
And the ECX was trying to go for the bait. It looked like a standing jab. With EX Fireball connecting, I don't know how much more you've got in the tank here.
Yeah, this is Charlotta's game. Charlotta really doesn't have to do anything because honestly, Charlotta can just chip here a little bit more into the super.
Okay, still not quite able to do it.
Down.
Oh, and the low. In with the chip.
Yeah, chip damage for sure.
Seems like you've still got a ways to go.
And she talks that smack. Relax.
2. Engage.
Come on, you're cheap.
We get it, you're good.
Nice. Oh, only got the conversion to the fireball though. Missed opportunity. Too easy. Cashing out on it. With the DP blocks.
Too slow.
I was very ready for that that demon flip. And unfortunately, with the DP here, Bud is able to retain the control and pushing Charlotta back to the corner into the super. Do we have the record? And we do. So, if I remember correctly, this is actually a whole sequence that you have to press correctly.
EX knockdown again. Closes the gap. Goes meaty. Counter hit comes through. Mashes the jab from Jita. And there we go. Crouching medium into the fireball. The classic.
Yeah, DECX is not afraid. Oh, and then when he charges, I forgot his game had those.
Oh, whatever side that was. Great mix up there for too easy, but he can't get anything afterwards. DECX. Oh, kind of on the ropes here.
Yeah, DECX, I think he's starting to understand Too Easy's like stagger pressure, and is starting to find out like the gap so that he can press as well.
Stops there. EXDP finally able to block that reversal. Is the super enough damage? Looks like it is.
Great finish. So that puts DECX on the board, 1-0.
Too easy. Got to be a little more careful in those situations. Has been letting that EXDP. To be fair, it was the first EXDP that got punished, so can't blame him for letting it ride.
Exactly. Yeah. Charlotta back on the pressure.
Oh, almost got the punish. Trying to go for a lot of stagger lows. EXDP. One thing deserves another.
And DECX not afraid to let it rip. DECX wants the neutral. Again, this is just where it just plays out the same game plan as like Grand. Jita just wants to maintain the neutral.
Yeah, Shreka. You're really gonna follow up afterwards. Nice air to air. Charlotta, huge advantage here. Is gonna spend EX, spend everything.
Wanted the mix up, and unfortunately Jita blocked it here.
Almost got the whip punish. Gotta be careful about how you swing there, and too easy. Making it look like his namesake.
Seems like you've still got a ways to go.
Alright, so this is round
Battle
2.
2. Engage.
Okay, what a call out from Too Easy.
Great.
Great grab into the pressure mix up.
Nice, both frames off of that. The reversal. EX doesn't want to get held down. Blocked up jab. Too Easy. Taking control back.
Definitely Too Easy, not afraid as well. Says that I am going to take this game right here. He's Too Easy.
So 1-1 now.
You've improved again.
Our Lord and Savior on the
Believe in
boxes.
victory.
Charlotta.
One.
Can she do it again? EXDP actually hits on the second string.
Yeah, Too Easy must have forgotten that it still goes through the entire animation.
Great.
Blocks into the sweep. Oh, with the throw.
Great, good punish from DECX with the uppercut.
Great.
Knockdown. Flip, couldn't get there. Okay.
Good.
Careful about letting these jump-ins happen, DCX.
And DCX taking control after that grab punish.
Okay. Running off of that. And every single EX doesn't get a super though. Oh no.
That was raw, and so it looks good kill. Yes.
He's just gone.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, something to be aware about. On top of the health bar, there's like a little wiggle towards like the 1/4 of the health.
Yes.
That's if you get hit by raw super, it's just automatically a kill.
Trying to space this out. Easy kind of declining neutral there. Dashes backwards and goes straight in with the EX. 2 DPs in a row. Charlotta wins out.
Charlotta here putting in constant pressure. Opted to go for the mix-up, no avail. But once again, the DP just forcing herself back into the corner.
Another EX fireball. He just backs off, doesn't want to overpress. Oh, and that it looks like what he's been looking for. Going for the jab. Stagger pressure there, answered straight away. Too easy, goes for the EX. Can't get any follow-up. So well answered from DCX.
Yeah, DCX is starting to understand that all Charlotta's just pretty much just want to Blanca Bond and jump, and they're starting to meet them either with anti-air or air-to-airs. Great punish.
Dude, the answer straight away there. 2-1. Have to lock that down. A great showing for sure here. Gina looking kind of nice. I am.
Definitely.
Listen, I like the characters with a. I said it myself when people were asking me about it. I like characters with big normals and simple game plans, and Gina feels like she fits the bill.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And that's what I like.
Gran and Gita are definitely go hand in hand if that's the game plan that you want.
Of course. Listen, man. The more I can just push one button and rely on it, the more I can think about stuff. You know.
Yeah, 5M, 5H, 2M. Those are definitely your best neutral buttons right there.
Of course.
Just press it, forget it.
Press it and forget. That's the type of life I want to live, Roberto. That's the type of life I want to live. I'm just trying to swing once and then forget.
Yeah.
I swing to forget. Oh, man. But again, guys, here in Orlando, Florida at RGB. Juicy time skip here. The return of the Juicy Monthly has been a great time already, and we are just getting started. Only Grand Blue up here running, man. We got Naruto Ninja. Is that Ninja Storm? Which
It's
Naruto is it?
Clash of Ninja
Clash
4,
of
I
Ninja
believe.
4 for
yeah.
the GameCube, bro.
Yes.
Running over on the other stream. Oh. So we are going to head into losers finals now, though. It's going to be DECX is going to be facing off against Zentai.
So another.
Charlotta versus Gita. I mean, that's the matchup of the day, and I like that.
Yeah, no.
Because this is a character I'm interested in playing against versus a character I think I would be frustrated playing against. So I'm learning quite a lot.
Oh, definitely, yeah, for sure. and it just shows you like both ends of the spectrum of like of how the game works, where like you understand the neutral and how you want to play through Gran and Gita, and then you have the rushdown and mix-ups through Charlotta.
That's a Matera earlier too.
Yeah, and Matera as well.
So the follow-up for the zoner.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get to see much of Matera, but again, these matchups are for sure like the key elements of like, oh, this is how the game should be played, or what I should do in these scenarios.
So again, though, we will see going into losers final.
Character select.
So we're gonna do button checks here. Yeah, definitely have to.
Yeah, that's always been the thing that's been the most interesting to me about this game is the skill button was a pretty neat concept in my mind. Something that was my first time ever interacting with a game with something of that nature.
Oh, where everybody had like their own like
yeah, the
little-
skill button
Yeah,
is
yeah,
definitely definitely a thing. I think it's cool. I think it's well implemented. I think it's a nice, I don't know, just a nice adjustment, I guess. It's a cool thing to have.
No, and like not to be like punny or anything, but like it says unique action there, and it's cool. It literally
Yeah.
gives a sense of uniqueness to each character.
It's not punny. You're never punny.
No, but like you said, it is a very nice touch, and it sets the character,
Yeah.
you know. And outside of obviously the characters being themselves, it does like give them that little extra touch. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
For sure.
No, actually, I don't. All right, let's see it. Losers finals here. Dialed up at the Juicy Game Night Monthly here. The time skip, the return.
Charlotta
It's so good to be
versus
Really
here.
nice to be here.
Vegeta.
Again, it's been a long time since I've been in this venue, and I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure like the last time I was here was back when it was like the CEO monthly, like before the actual CEO
Yep.
event. Yeah.
That's the last time I was here. Oh, no, last time I was here was the
Believe in
Juicy
victory.
Weekly before
Battle
Dreamland.
one.
That's the last time I was here.
Alright, so these players opening Gambit. Vita over here taking control of the neutral.
Hey, counter hit after counter hit. Zentai is showing early, yeah, not afraid to swing, whether it's EX or just a normal.
And here with a good pressure. Unfortunately, didn't get anything out of it, allowing Vita to get back onto it.
Block on the jump in twice in a row. Zentai, again, is just jumping at great angles now, making himself incredibly hard to anti-air.
Yeah, and good staggers as well for Charlotta. As you can see, we saw a counter hit here and there, delaying his buttons and opening up his opponent.
Fireball. Hard zip by just a hair, couldn't quite get it. The EX is dealt with. And Vita with Dow is a hell of a button.
That hitbox was insane.
Oh, and dude, the follow-up off the Demon Flip from Zentai.
That delay,
The
she
delay
just
was
did a whole
way
front flip
long.
and then slammed down.
That was a way longer of a delay than I thought he was going to get. Another knockdown here.
Yeah, it looks like DDCX is actually starting to take his time, not wanting to get those counter hits, but unfortunately it doesn't matter. Zentai getting the opening into the mix-up.
Super available. Gotta be careful here. Vita takes this hit. You know what happens next. There's the reversal super. He's gonna get blocked. What's the punish? No punish.
Once again, that EX Blanca bar is so strong.
Oh, big opportunity here. They get straight into super. No reason to waste any time. Don't waste any effort. Cash out with the super, and next touch will do it.
DCX does have to be careful here
Finish.
For that.
for the EX Blanca ball, yeah.
Nice.
What I was originally going to say is that, you know, Vegeta was such low health, so
Believe in
anything
victory.
would have chipped her out and
Battle
everything, but
one.
unfortunately,
Engage.
EX Blanca ball just takes the cake.
They got the counter hit with standing heavy. Couldn't get a follow-up though. Misses the link there, and EX Rekka anything, and no punish on the DP either. A lot of damage left on the table from both players so far early on in this round. Punish.
Unfortunately, that DP got jumped over.
Smart from Zentai to make sure he got the run underneath. There's the meaty low, and then follows straight up again.
Yeah, I love how Zentai every now and then will omit the extra damage just for the mix-up.
Great.
Oh, trying really hard to bait a DP there.
Both players just trying to throw for their EXs, but unfortunately Charlotta wins out, getting up pressure into another EX Blanca ball.
We gotta be careful for a throw here. Oh, and Zentai just DP from there. You were a character away. He had a character linked in between them.
That must have been something that Zentai knew, because
Yeah.
when the coming down part probably would have pushed Vita a little bit far away so that it couldn't be punished.
Oh, gets the version with the Rekka.
Great.
For the mix-up, actually baits the DP this time. That's what he's been looking for, but doesn't get a punish. Oh no, disaster strikes from Zentai. Foot on the gas here. Corners himself though.
Unfortunately, no punish or pressure from Vita, allowing Charlotta to go in, putting Vita back into the corner, into the mix-up.
The counter hit. Another throw. Doesn't dash though, just walks.
Great punish with the EX Rekka, but unfortunately didn't finish out the whole sequence. More pressure from Charlotta with the EX hands. Blanca ball. Great jump out from Jita.
Ooh, and EX Rekka actually just saves the day. Look for the cross up. It was a safe jump, but the reversal from Zentai seals the turn. He's back on his feet. One touch away from potentially making this. Oh yeah, that'll do it. So 2-0 for Zentai.
Yeah, that was a great punish. I wonder if DECX did like maybe 1 or 2 more of the
Believe in
Rekkas,
victory.
he would have been fine.
Battle 1. Engage.
The opening gambit once again with the EX Blanca ball. Throw into the corner and mix up. But fortunately, Jita understood that there was a gap in the pressure.
Great.
Aggressive afterwards, but straight into the EX. The DP beats out the flip attempt from Zentai. When the dust kind of settles here, Zentai still has a huge advantage on life and on positioning, really.
Yeah, that good dash through into the pressure is just phenomenal here. Zentai is playing all his hands right. Unfortunately, could not finish the combo, allowing Jita to get that DP out of the corner.
That's just the mechanic, the instant overhead. Walk down the EX, tries to swing back. Zentai just looking for chip at this point.
Yeah, DCX has to be careful here.
Great.
Turn back afterwards. EX does not work out. Here comes the super. If this connects, it does not.
Down.
Unfortunate. So Zentai here looking at a match point here, trying to get back into grand finals.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, and off the round start, loses out. DCX tries to go very brave there on the run-up throw.
Zentai not caring what DCX has to offer. He will throw himself at you, put yourself into the corner.
Follow-up gets the counter hit. EX block the ball. Dude, next touch could do it here. Has super available. Missed the super. And that will be enough. Zentai 3-0.
Getting himself into the grand finals on the loser side here. I believe he'll be fighting Danny Boy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it looks like it. Dude, so Zentai gonna stay put here.
I look forward to our next match.
It looks like, yeah, I was gonna say Tio was talking to him for just a second, but it looks like Zentai is gonna stay planted where he is in grand finals. We pushed on forward.
Yeah, great play from Zentai overall. Just being able to steal, like, DCX had a good mentality with like the understanding the gaps in the pressure. He's got
Agreed.
a few there, but Zentai always just such a great player, adapting on the fly,
Yes.
understanding that, hey, maybe instead of staggering here, let me just go for a mix-up or just go for a true block string. And
Yes.
it showed, like, DCX got counter hit like 4 or 5 times, you know, especially in the key
Agreed.
moments where Zentai got his EX back, got the stagger counter hit, boom, into the hands or into Blanca ball, into a full combo. Like, just both players are adapt so well to each other,
Yes.
but
Agreed for sure.
Zentai just being faster.
Yeah, a little too far ahead. I mean, that's one of the most important things about fighting games is learning how to adapt to adaptations or preemptively adapt, right? I mean, that is like the if we were explaining at levels 1 through 10, that's like level 7. So skipping a couple steps here, but like knowing your opponent is smart enough to adapt and adapting to what you think they will change, that's the levels we start to get to, man.
Yeah, definitely. It feels like a true game of like chess, where it's
But it's going to be Zentai and Danny Boy here in the grand finals.
yeah, like I was saying before, you start understanding like, oh, this player's doing this, so I'm gonna adjust to this. Oh, now they're gonna do this. Well, I can go back to my original plan. You know, so a constant just a constant back and forth of like who has the better mental state. You know.
Yeah, for sure. But let's find out if Danny Boy can take this in winners or if Zentai is going to be able to run the reset.
Not gonna lie here, as much as I love how Zentai has been playing, I wish DECX would have pulled through because we would have had a Grand and Jita Grand Finals. That would have been such a beautiful moment for sure.
But instead, we have a little more Charlotta coming through.
Charlotta's a character.
I am enjoying it. I do not know how the community at large feels about Charlotta, but I'm liking what I'm seeing a lot. I enjoy the style of rushdown that she has. I think that the demon flip is really well implemented. I think it's very cool. I like Charlotta.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like, can be oppressive as just all hell.
Character
But
select.
but it just that also equates to the players too. You know, it's like, you know, sometimes you know the player will back off. Sometimes just go for the mix-up, stagger, whatever it is that you want. So even though Charlotta is constantly in your face, there are layers to that,
Of course.
and that's what makes, you know, Charlotta so cool. The
Grand.
one character I wish that I would love to see is I believe it's Beelzebub. Beelzebub is such a sick character, dude.
Listen, I think that that's like one of the greatest strengths of this game is how much personality and how, I guess, just like interesting most of the characters are. I think that is one thing that kind of is annoying to me in some games is when characters feel too similar. I like when I mean that's why I like games like Guilty Gear. I like games where it's like where there's like a lot of expression in the characters and the characters all feel very unique, and now I get that a lot from this game.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, every character, like, yeah, you have one or two characters that may play similar.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah,
though,
because
we have a
obviously,
big roster.
Yeah, for sure. You know, some characters are going to overlap, unfortunately. But as you can see, like, you have your zoner, you have your rushdown, you have your neutrals, you have your you know, your speed demons, your technicals, and this game has plenty of that. And even if they did play similar, the characters just portray themselves uniquely.
Yeah, agreed. So we will see going in again to grand finals. Danny Boy piloting the grand is going to be on winner's side here. Zintai, it's up to him to get the reset if he can.
Wait, I can explain it.
Yeah, and this music too. Very nice.
Charlotta's gonna be tough.
Please don't get hurt.
Please don't get hurt.
Buddy.
Well, Grant isn't wrong. Charlotta is a tough
Believe in
character to
victory.
beat for sure.
Battle 1. Engage.
Let's find out here again with grand final starting. Danny Boy getting open up early here for Zintai. Nice stagger pressure into the EX. Straight to follow up. The throw in the corner. The vortex begins here.
Yeah, great jump out from Danny Boy though. Going into the pressure, but unfortunately could not commit too much. Great 5H into the Tatsu!
Dude, from the max distance too. The frame kill. No way he kills him.
You're wide open.
Just a little bit left. But then Zintai with the wake up.
He was able to block though. Danny Boy baited it with the jab.
Yeah, I was so afraid that he mistimed his
Battle 2.
meaty setup.
Engage.
2M. Ooh, the Tatsu and his counter hit so he gets a full confirm.
Great punish on the jump back. He knew that Zintai wanted that EX Blanca ball out.
EX follow, but Danny Boy still a huge advantage here. Spacing himself at just the perfect spacing to always have the punishes.
And great stagger, getting those consistent counter hits.
Nice. Again for Danny Boy. 1-0.
It was an
Yeah,
honor
Danny Boy
fighting a
truly
holy
understanding this matchup.
Thank you.
Very, very
Believe
smart
in
plays all
victory.
around from him for this first game.
1.
And that's the thing that I want to highlight the most. Again, as someone who is learning a lot about the game as they watch it. Danny is standing in such a perfect spot. Everything that Zintai is doing, he's in the perfect location to either be safe from it or position himself to get a punish afterwards.
Yeah, it's so smart because he knows like the spacing is so good in regards to like he'll do.
Like the Tatsu there.
Yeah, and if you see even on the block strings, he'll do like jab, jab, and then medium, and that puts him just far away, so where Charlotta can't answer.
Engage.
Oh, but the EX from Zintai, he's going to try and brute force this.
Great punish on the EX Demon Flip.
DP buys into space, goes for the DP out of the hands, can't get anything. Couple counter hits back and forth. Danny Boy advantage.
Beautiful combo limit extension here. Great punish.
And that has been very consistent from Danny Boy. He has been making that far standing heavy work so well.
was an honor
Just
fighting a holy
incredible
knight.
gameplay here from Danny Boy.
Thank you for crossing
He
swords with me,
truly
Charlotta.
understands this matchup in and out.
Zentai taking a minute to think about this.
Believe in victory.
Gonna jump straight back into it. Danny Boy, can he do 3 in a row?
I see you.
That's a great way to start.
Hopefully no punish, but that allows Zentai to get out of the corner and start their pressure on their own.
That back, baits out the DP, and this is a huge punish.
Back into the corner. A good punish to get back out.
Oh, wake up reversal, too far away though. A little mispositioning there from Zentai potentially. Able to get the counter hit.
Again, that standing heavy is so good to control Charlotta.
Next touch, you know the super is coming. Gotta be careful of how you position yourself. Zentai gets overhead and nothing else. Danny Boy again from max distance.
That I'm pretty sure that was a link because that was a counter hit and into a delayed one. Like
Dude.
that was insane.
Danny Boy 1 round away, and it looks like he's not interested in stopping, even with the EXDP here from Zentai. There's so much work to do.
Again, the standing Edmonton crouching him.
Strong link, he goes for the EX. Gotta get across Zentai with the DP. Block. Oh, and a little stagger there from Zentai. Maybe signs of life.
Yeah, 2 counter hits in a row. Danny Boy's here is just trying to shut Zentai's options down, but Zentai just making sure that he gets it in.
Counter hit after that. Dash up. Oh, this is gonna be a huge punish.
Yeah, so the auto combo into the super just to get positioned back. And this is perfectly fine for Danny Boy because even though he lost his super meter, he just does enough damage. One good extended combo here could end it all.
Oh, from max distance, it wasn't quite able to convert. The Tatsu was close. Anyway, he's dashing up, trying so hard to squeak in that touch if he can. Danny Boy at chip though, and he goes for the EX Tatsu, and it's enough. Oh, Danny Boy getting the work done. A 3-0, looking unstoppable today.